Hello everyone. Today we will be starting off with a new chapter, that is chapter 15, Challenges to Democracy. Okay, so in this portion we will be studying mostly, we have been studying about democracy. So we will continue with some of the challenges, which democracy face. In order to be a successful democratic country, what kind of challenges are the democratic countries facing? We will be dealing with that one by one. Okay. Okay, so in this starting point, we are all talking about challenges. Okay, what is challenges? Why challenges? Okay, so you might be thinking, or you might be assuming challenges means like you're accusing someone, you're challenging someone. Okay, you're challenging someone to fight. Okay, you might be assuming that, but it's not like that. Okay, when we say challenges means you are in a very difficult situation, or you are in a situation which is very difficult. So what happens is you do not just leave it like that. Okay, you take it as a challenge in order to overcome that. Okay, you are having some difficulties now, so you are trying to challenge that, you are trying to overcome that by challenging that. Okay, so that is all about challenges. Okay, so most of the democratic countries have this kind of challenges. Okay, most of the democracies around the world have different kind of challenges according to their democratic setup, according to their country. Okay, as such, there are three challenges which all the democracy faces. Okay, there are three challenges means which covers up the whole democratic regime, not only in India but in other democratic countries as well. Okay, so we will be learning one by one. Okay, how we will learn how different democracies faces different challenges, particularly dealing with India. Okay, so as I said, there are three challenges which are faced by all democracies. This is around the world. Okay, around the world, not focusing on India. So these three challenges are, number one is foundational challenges. Number two, we have challenges of expansion. Number three, we have challenges of deepening democracy. Now, we will be looking one by one in detail about these challenges which are faced by all democracies around the world. Okay, so and the first point is foundational challenges. Okay, so it is like the foundation, basic foundation. I'll take the example of seed, okay, which is placed below it. Okay, so it is like a seed. Foundation is like a seed. Okay, without which, a tree would not come out. Okay, so what happens here in foundational challenges is, every country, no matter what rule they may have been, say example, they have been under a dictatorial form of government, or they have been under a monarchical form of government. Okay, or maybe they have been ruled by military from a very early stage. Okay, so what happens is, these countries which are ruled by these powers, slowly with due course of time, they transition from this kind of government, to democratic form of government. Okay, so what happens here is the base, does not remain stable out here. Okay, they establish democracy, in order to have a better form of government. Okay, to have a better form of government. So what happens here in foundational challenge is, so these countries, when they transition from a monarchical or a dictatorial form of government to a democratic form of government, first initially, they are not stable, they suffer. Okay, they suffer, but still then, they have some due problems, but they try to overcome that. Okay, they try to overcome these challenges. But if you look into those countries which have democracy from before, okay, their foundation started off with democracy, then we can find less challenges in this kind of situation. But if you transition from a dictatorial, or if you transition from a military or monarchical form of government to democracy after getting independence, okay, then what happens is you face this kind of challenges. Foundation is not stable, so what they do is they try to build up the foundation at the early stages. Okay, next we have challenges to democracy. Challenges to democracy, okay, challenges to expansion. Okay, challenges to expansion. Challenges to expansion, they want to expand their democracy. They want to make their democracy bigger. They want to spread their democracy to a very bigger level. Okay, so now in the second stage, it is like a tree. From the seed, now the plant is growing. Okay, so now the seed is germinated and it's growing, so it's becoming bigger, expanding. I don't know. Okay, so what happens here is challenges to expansion. So democratic countries, okay, they face challenges to expansion. They want bigger, as well as they want to spread, okay, as well as they want to apply basic principles. Okay, the principles which democracy gives, they want to apply that, make their democracy, make their country democracy bigger. Okay, and also what they do is they give power to local bodies as well. Okay, democracy does not mean that a certain set of center will control everything. No. Okay, when democracy is there, when challenges of expansion is there, people are given equal rights. People are given the opportunity to take part in local bodies, so that they will be able to take more part in the state as well as in the center as well. Okay, so what they do is they give more power to people, as well as more decision making power to people, because of which, if they do that, okay, they will be able to expand their democracy to a great level. Okay, next is deepening. Challenges to deepening democracy. Okay, so in these challenges to deepening democracy, everything talks about, okay, empowering people. Okay, empowering the people at the grassroots level. Okay, empowering everyone at the grassroots level, making them realize, okay, about democracy and to fight for their rights. Because see, if you bring democracy, it's not that it will work in towns and cities. It should work in villages, it should work in rural areas. Okay, people should be made to realize that democracy is in this form, democracy is done for these purposes. Okay, so democracy plays a very important role in this setup as well. Okay, empowering people, making them realize about their rights, making them fight for their rights. Okay, as such, okay, we have people. Okay, it's not only the rich people, it's not only the people who have power will keep on contesting the election and keep on fighting the election, getting and holding important posts. Clear? But okay, everyone has the right to contest election, everyone can fight for their rights. Okay, as well as they can become bureaucrats, as well as they can become notable persons if they are capable. Okay, so democracy, challenges of deepening democracy. Here now the plan, in order to expand and in order to grow, what happens? The roots spreads out. Okay, the roots go deeper and deeper, so that it will give nutrients as well as water to the tree. Likewise, challenges of deepening democracy is also the same. Deepening the democracy at the grassroots level, making people know about what is going on and what is not. Okay, so that is challenges to deepening democracy. So we can say that, okay, these casts, they think that one caste is superior, okay, and the other caste is inferior. Okay, so because of which there is a lot of caste conflict among people in the Indian society, and this also creates problem when we are taking it in political terms, because in politics also we can see that caste is playing a major role in society. Also caste is playing a major role, so this creates confusion, chaos, as well as hatred among the society. And so these are some of the challenges which the Indian government is trying to tackle in order to make Indian democracy the best democratic country in the world. but it is not easy to tackle all this situation at once. Okay, so what happens is they are taking slow initial steps in order to remove these challenges and to fight these challenges and to overcome these challenges in order to make the nation a better nation. Okay, so that is all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.